All right, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night's end. Jon Jones, ready to make his statement here tonight. With the undeniable DMX backdrop, enter Iron Mike Tyson. You know he's had a huge embrace for mixed martial arts. I didn't think we'd see him compete in this setting. Hope he's been working on his takedown defense.
Yeah, he's going to need it. Iron Mike's going to need to be able to stay upright if he wants to give himself a chance. But if he's on his feet every second of the fight, Mike Tyson has the ability to knock you out. Imagine a guy that can put you out with 10-ounce gloves, landing with 4-ounce gloves in the UFC octagon. Mike is fast, Mike has great setups, and Mike has a meanness about him that not many others have. You better be careful fighting Iron Mike Tyson.
He is ferocious, and seemingly the speed and power are still there at his advanced age. Mike Tyson trying to make headway here in the UFC tonight. The baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson, set to fight Jon Bones Jones. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jon Bones Jones. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Mike Tyson!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so pretty wild to see the size discrepancy at the outset here. Mike Tyson and Jon Bones Jones. We'll see if Tyson can get inside of that extended range of Johnny Bones.
And if anyone can do that, it's Mike Tyson with that rocking side-to-side head movement that allows him to close distance and manage space faster than most we've ever seen inside of boxing, inside of MMA. But Jones has some long-range weapons that could cause some real problems for Iron Mike. Big knee.
So he lands the flying knee. Huge strike there from the taller fighter. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the legs, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long. Bad.
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs.
Oh, nice right hand.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean.
There you go. There you go.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. So Iron Mike Tyson's got the full mount, making all these shots count. Jones's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Tyson.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. Now goes to the uppercut. Oh, nice land there by John. Quick shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh, beautiful level change. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Johnny Bones. Under a minute now to go in the round.
This is where he wants to be.
Final seconds here of round one. Jones is back in full mount. Round two is next. And there is the horn. Big 5 minutes for him there. Great round from Mike Tyson.
Those power combinations are really paying off. You floored that guy. This round, let's go back out there and look to finish him off.
All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, let's get to round two.
Fighter blocks the punch.
Effective use of the jab there by Jones. Oh, timely hook. Oh, beautiful entry on the takedown there by John Jones, and his opponent gave him an opportunity, barged right through the ring.
Yeah, he took it. You know, anything that is presented to Jones, he will jump right on. He's a great striker. He's a great wrestler, and that is on full display right now.
And now he's got the back.
Oh, and he's attacking choke now. Oh, it's getting very, very deep. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Let's work. I'm standing this up. You need to work.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Jones is back in full mount.
Great job landing from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Ooh, he's setting up another submission now.
He's got the sub locked in.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Now he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Tyson. 10 minutes in the books.
He's beating you on the ground right now. Up close. He's not hurting you too bad, but we can't allow that to happen. We got to get back up to our feet. Your guard is awesome.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Nice uppercut by the champion. Oh, Jones gets the single leg takedown. Oh, the ground and pound is there. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Inside the closed guard now. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, slams him to the ground just as his opponent's attempting a triangle. That is one way to change course. Excellent job of making the proper adjustment right there. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
So he's really starting to put... Oh!
He hurt him bad. Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it. Oh, now going to the German throw. He ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound or he can chase submission. Right now, it looks like he's going to chase an arm triangle. What he needs to do next is push the left arm across and try and secure it with his head. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Tyson's in half guard.
Getting him out here.
Waning seconds here of round number 3. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Tyson's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cut man has his work to do here in advance of round 5.
The judges are going to score it against you, and they're ready.
All right, back to the stools between rounds, and I guess nothing a little Botox can't fix, but let us show you the replay and ultimately the strike that caused that significant damage to his forehead.
I mean, his forehead. You don't see it very often, but even when BJ Penn kicked Diego Sanchez, the damage and the blood that flies off the head whenever you get a head kick to the head. It's very difficult to deal with or get a cut on the forehead. He's got to change his approach now to really protect himself.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be compromising the vision as yet, but he will need to protect himself so it doesn't get worse here in the next round. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around them.
A huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Side control now. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke was very tight.
Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke. This is a terrible position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Johnny Bone. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Nice.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah.
Setting up a sub here.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
20 seconds left. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Tyson's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, so Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Alistair Overeem, it is not. But let us look back at some of the replays from that round because there's a cut on the lip now that he's got to deal with.
Long as I never got to see nothing like that again in my entire life, I'm okay calling fights. And this cut is not that. But it was the perfect shot that landed in the right spot that opened up that cut on the lip.
All right, so we will see if the cut man can do anything about that and for the fighter try to raise his guard and be more sound defensively in this next round. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
That'll do it! John Jones! As many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
What a performance.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, Referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, John